All right.
Hi, all good?
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you can see. So this is Diane, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Canva. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to share
All
my
right.
screen now, and then you can see how I do it step by step. So basically, we have three purposes today. The first is, what is Canva? Have you ever heard of Canva before?
Not really. Not.
Okay, so Canva is actually an editing software, which is a free online software which you can
Okay.
use. And then they have an upgraded version, but the free is good enough. You don't need to have the upgraded version until if you start making money, and then it's worth it, and then you can upgrade. Then the
Okay.
next step is we're going to learn how to use it, and then the third step is we're going to learn how to make money from it. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to share my screen now. In 1 second. Okay, that's my screen share.
So I need to open this Canva, right?
No, you don't have to. Just watch how I do it, because now you can actually see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna show you. So this is the normal Google page. So all you gotta do is type in canva.com. Can you see up there? And then
Yeah, I'm already open.
here. So I'm already logged in. So that's why it takes you directly into the home page of my home screen. Otherwise, you have to first sign up and all that. So sign up all easy lah. You can just do it yourself. Okay. So
Okay.
we're going to start off with understanding Canva first. So you can actually design anything on Canva. So you can either type in the kind of template that you want to start with. So Canva already has like pre-made templates for Instagram, for Facebook, presentation styles, poster, if you want a Facebook cover, if you want to do an animated social media for Instagram, a Facebook video, if you want to create a logo or a flyer, and you have also the option to do custom dimensions. So it's a
Okay.
really, really easy software. So I'm going to start off from the most simple one that I always use, which is Instagram post. So I just click on Instagram posting, and automatically you can see like these are all the pre-made templates that Canva has made for you to inspire and to give you some ideas. So you can just have a look. So for people who don't know or don't have like the eye for design, they can be inspired by the pre-made templates which are here. So this is really good because not a lot of people have that that creative designing eye. So it's always good to have a look here. You can also go to Pinterest and look at how people create their designs and then find inspirations from there and then come back here. Okay, so now we have a lot here, right? So now let's say you're ready. So you can either just click on any of these templates. Let's say I'm going to scroll a little bit further down, and then I'm going to say, okay, let's pick this one. So when I click on it, it automatically brings up this template here.
Oh, that's cool.
So because I am on paid Canva, so I can actually lock in all of my branding colors already set as a template. So I'll teach you later how to do that. But for example, like this blue here is what the template has given us. So I'm going to quickly snoop over this part here. Oops, daisy. Yeah, and to show you on the left hand side, you have all my designs saved, so you can always work from your designs again over and over. You don't have to worry that your designs are gone because it's always saved here. And then you have all the templates, and then you have photos, apps, brand kit. So this part here, brand kit, is actually the paid version. So I have it here. The only reason why I want to show you because you can actually save all of your brand colors, and you can save your brand fonts. And then, for example, here Chris has his own brand colors. I have like other color palettes which I like, and I can also save it here. And these are uploaded fonts which are not in Canva. So you can also still download like either free fonts or paid fonts and then upload it onto Canva to be used as your own font. So because I have already this pre-saved brand colors, and you can see up here, this is actually my brand logo. But some people have different kinds of logo, which you can always design later. So for example, you can go to create design, you can go to logo here, and if you click on it, it'll take you to a blank canvas, and you can be inspired by the pre-made logo template on the left. So let's say, for example, you are an F&B restaurant, your food and beverage, you can open here and see all. So these are all like examples of brand templates which you can actually get inspiration from. So let's say, for example, you like this one, you click on it, and you can always change the design. So let's say it's let's say you don't want that, you delete, and then you can go to photos, or you can go to elements, and then you can click sandwich. So earlier it was burger, so now I click sandwich. And then all sorts of different vectors and icons come up here. So let's say, you know, we want to go with like maybe this sandwich, or okay, a baguette. So I can put it here. I can replace it to where the burger is. I can change the dimensions and just plonk it here. I can change the text to say heavenly sandwiches. So really simple, really easy, right? So what I wanted to share with you is this part here, going back here. So let's say this is a pre-made template, and I want it to be in my brand logo, in my brand color, sorry. So I just click on this blue part here. That was the text. So let's say I go here. Yeah, so you go up here. So this is actually the color of the canvas, right? So my logo color is already here on the left, pre-made. So I can just click on it, and then I get it changed. So it is now pink instead of blue.
Oh, that's cool.
And then
That's so
I can go up here. Similarly, so these are like photos. I can also get this changed. So for example, this photo here, I can go to my uploads. So I have like my images which I've uploaded. So let's say I want to use this photo here. I put it in there, switch it around, put it in there, switch it around, put it in there. Voila! Now that's me. Cool, right?
It's so much easier than Photoshop.
I can't hear you.
So much easier than Photoshop.
Are you on mute?
I'm not mute.
1 second, I can't hear you. I don't know why. Let me check.
I can hear you very well.
Can you check if you are on mute? Because I can't hear you.
Hello?
You should be fine.
Can you hear me? It's mute.
Stop. I'm going to stop sharing, okay? Back. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Can you speak?
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Hello. I can hear you, but I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Hey, I can hear you. Oh my God.
Okay, I can hear you. So yeah, so what do you think? I'm going to share the screen again, see if I can still hear you, okay?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We're back here. Cool, right?
Yeah. It's like so easy.
Yeah, it's really
but
easy.
I think the only thing is that if you were to add on photos or whatever you want, you have to do editing on Photoshop, and then you save it as JPEG, and then only you can download right away.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you can actually edit your photo in here, like the colors, the resolution, and all that.
Okay, so so these are professional photo shoots, right? So in Canva, you can actually edit some of your photos. So for example, I just add a new page here. I don't want that. I just want to have it a white background, right? So let's say, okay, so this is like a photo shoot that I did. So this is me. So you can see, you can see up here, these are the options. So you can actually change the effects. So you've got many different types of effects here. So let's say, for example, I want to do pixelate. I can connect, wait for it to connect, and then I can pick and then it pixelates it. So not cool, not good. So it depends, right? So you can change the stuff here. If you don't want, you just undo up here. So we don't want any of that stuff. So start again. Let's say, for example, I don't want this background. I just want a white background. What I can do is, I can actually click on this, go to effects, and click on background remover. So it was during the early days, we had to like manually erase this background. But then with this effect, it can automatically remove the blue. Can you see now? I'm completely white.
Yeah, that is like super quick and easy.
Exactly. So now it's just my photo, and I can actually still go to effects, or I can go to filter, and I can turn it into black and white. I can turn it into grayscale. I can turn it into Dalian. So they've got like all these different kinds of options for filters. You can turn it into like a, this is kind of like old school style of it, right? And then you can also,
so you can actually edit your photo here also.
You can edit, but in like Photoshop and all that, I think you can do a bit more. For example, you can edit like the wrinkles and things like that. But yeah, if you just use like those really good cameras or those like filtered cameras, which already makes you look really good, I think that the photos are okay. You just have to come into Canva, and then you can change it here, and you can you can crop it. All sorts of things you can do. Okay, so you can do done. So yeah, and then you can flip it around. You can flip it horizontally. See, I can be on the other side now. Yeah. So then once I'm done.
So how do you transfer to the previous images if you want to change it?
Yeah, so this image here. Oh, easy. I can just bring it here. So let's say, for example, I don't want any background, right? So I click on this again. When it's here, I go to effects, and then I click on background remover. I wait for a while. Wait until it's done. Yeah, so it also depends on the internet connection, right? Because it says here, sorry, we couldn't load this app. We're looking into it. So basically the idea is, yeah, see, it worked. So now it's done.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Cool, right? And then I can just plonk this in here. Voila, see? It just went over the other photo.
Cool, because in Photoshop, I have to like 0.1 to 2 to 3, and then like,
exactly.
Yeah, you have to, it's like, oh my God, like make my life so much easier.
Exactly. So let's say I don't want to put that, I just leave it out here. But imagine like if like I'm just here, and I can even like change it, see? And I'm here again, right? So I'm like the coolest, and I can say, I can change all the wordings here. I can say, it's time to make some money, baby. Okay, so then you can move it, pull it to the side, sorry. Pull it to the side here a little bit. There you go. Voila, done. So then once I'm done with this page, so let's say, for example, even I've created like multiple pages. So I've done like quite a lot. So for example, like this is one of the Instagram postings, which I'm currently doing. So I just follow the template. I can change it here, put my website at the bottom. These are my logo colors. You can see here, these are all images which I worked on another app on my phone. And then I just have to upload. Then I brought it down here. So top 5 tips of working from home. I just added my logo at the bottom here. Tip number 1, tip number 2, tip number 3, tip number 4, tip number 5. So it's really up to you, right? So let's say, for example, here, I have one up here, you're the coolest, and then I'm down here, and then I want to add a new page. So I don't want this, I delete that, and then I can go back to photos. So this is where you can actually pick any photos. So not every photo is free, because if you're on the free version, but if you're on the paid version, these pro ones with the little king crown is actually free. So there's like all sorts of stuff that you can put here. So all these photos you can actually use. Right? So let's say, for example, because I was looking for maps earlier, but you can also have like virus. You can put like coronavirus, right? So you can put virus here, for example. Oh, but then this one has watermarks, which means I have to pay and I don't want. So I can use maybe, so you see this little dollar sign here? There's a dollar sign, that means you have to pay for it. So you can also go to stock photos. So these are like stock photos, which I look for photos, but because they have like what's it called? They have a promotion. So I bought some photos, so it's like on discount. So if you have clients who are looking, depending on what they're looking for, you can always go to stock photos, buy them, and then upload them back onto Canva. So I'll show you some of the ones which I bought and I uploaded. So for example, like this one here. So this is the one I bought. You can fill up the whole entire frame, and then you can make it a bit more transparent. And then you can go to text, and then you can take here, this pre-made template that comes here on the side here, and you can say, I am sexy. You say, I love myself. Okay, so anything, right? So you can just put it here, and then bring it to the middle, make it bigger, make it smaller. So up to you. Let's say, for example, you can't really see. You want it to pop out a bit. You can always go to elements, and then you go to shapes. You can pick this one. Okay, so make sure that it's the color that you want. Let's say white. See, it's I am sexy, right? But you want to see the one at the back. So you can go to transparency. You can still make it lighter, but at least this pops out a bit more. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can, make it slightly bigger and then create like a little border like that. And then if you have a logo, let's say I have my logo, you can use your logo. So this is my logo, and then you put it down here, and then you make it smaller. Huh? Yeah, that's me, right? So there you go. So that's it. So then now, let's say you want to download the stuff. Is so easy. So this template semua dah siap for you to immediately upload onto Instagram. So let's say I want to download. I can just click on download here, and then you've got many ways of how you can download it, right? You can have a transparent background. You can compress the file. But again, these features are the paid version. But you can also make it bigger. You can also, download under JPEG. So this is free. You can download as a PDF. You can download as a PDF print. You can download as animation, in fact, or even a video. So there's lots of ways for you to download the stuff that you've created. And then out of all the pages, I don't want to download all. Let's say I only want to download this one here. I say done. And then because I want to, I don't need to compress the file, I think it's fine. And then I just download it. And then voila, done. Finish. Then it's saved under your downloads folder. There it is. Double click. There. 1 second. Let me just drag. There. All set. Right?
Nice.
Ready.
Super
All done.
easy.
Super easy and super easy tool. So because you already have like a good eye for design, that's why I thought this would be really good for you, right? So, for you, babe, what you need to do is, there's a lot of things that you can do online. Let's just say, for example, you go through Pinterest. I'm going to teach you how to, if somebody says, oh, Dee, can you create like a branding palette for me? I like, island colors. So you can just do like island colors on Pinterest, because I always use Pinterest. Or you can just do island color palette. So they usually come up with this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Kind of palette, right? Yeah, so easy. Like there's already pre-made palettes for you here. Let's say, for example, pick one. I don't know which one. Maybe like mana?
It's all everything's so nice.
Yeah, so nice. I'm just gonna pick I'm gonna pick this one, the palm tree one, because they've already given me the hex code. So this hex code should be your branding palette. So this is easy. Let's just say, for example, you don't have the hex codes. Let's say we like this one, and then you click on it, and you don't have the hex codes, right? So the other one, which you had the hex code, this one doesn't have the hex code. So it gives you like, oh, this is really cool. I love this fruit one. And you don't know what the hex code for this is. So you can actually use like this add-on called eyedropper. And then you pick color from web page. 1 second. Color picker.
Wait, this is from Pinterest, is it?
Yeah, this is from Pinterest. Okay, sorry, let me go
but
back
if you
to
think you have to purchase it?
Pinterest, you don't have to purchase. Pinterest is free. But let's say I go to color picker here, right? Pick color from web page. So now, can you see this square thing, right? That means you can pick the color. So if I hover over this pink, you don't my kotak here, right? I'm hovering over this pink. But look here. Can you see here that this is changing? This is the hex code. So this is the color that you want. So for example, okay, you go here, you see that pink, right? And then you write down that particular pink, for example. So I'm going to copy that pink color. Let's say it's ED0D8A. And then I like this red. That color is ED4224. And then this yellow is F9E09E. You get the hex codes, right? Then now you go back to Canva. Then let's say, for example, you want to, let's create a new one, a new page. It's easier for you to see. Okay, let's add a new page. I don't want that. And let's create like different elements. So let's say, for example, I'm going to put 3 because I took 3 earlier. I took 3 hex codes down. I'm going to pick this 3. Okay, so now I go back to elements and I pick this. So if you go to this color, so this is basically saying that this is the color right now. And I go to the color, right? You see this search button here? So you put in the hex code earlier, ED0D8A. So that's a pink. So I click on it. So this turns into this pink. Then I just have to like dump it in there. So let me put it in here. Draw it out a little bit. Okay, fill it up. And then once I have this color here, I just have to duplicate the box. Then I have to duplicate the box. So I have this 3 box here, right? So now this one, I go back to this color and I type in the second hex code, which is ED4224. Then I get the red. Then I go to this one and then I type in the color. That should be F9E09E. That's the yellow. See? This is like almost the same color actually. Let me just see this color. I think this is different. Let me try that again. ED4224. Yeah, so can you see? It's red. So oops, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the yellow up here. I'm gonna bring the red up here. So you go back to Pinterest. Where was it? Yeah, which one was it? Was it this one? I can't remember now. Oh, sorry, it's here. So this one here, there's 3 colors. So you've got the hex code.
Okay.
You dapat the hex code, and so the hex code is here. So next time, if you want to create, let's say another image, you can go to templates, and then you have love posting templates. Okay, let's say for example, you want this one. Let's say, will you be mine? And then you already have the colors up here, right? So you can change this to your branding color. So you see, they've got like different colors here. So let's say you want to change that color. You can change it to the recent one here, this yellow. You change this purple one to the pink earlier. And then you can change this one.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's really easy, right? So you get the same red, pink, and yellow. So you can change it here. And then you can also change.
But I think I need you to like you know, like from the Pinterest, right? So when you look for the color palette,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So to take the wait, I want to try. You how do you connect the Pinterest to this one, to Canva?
Oh, you cannot connect. You just have to open Pinterest. Buka aja Pinterest
Okay,
macam normal.
I'm already on Pinterest now. So
Yeah. And let's say you nak check color apa?
they say I'll just take this one of those, like all this green color from the Pinterest.
Okay.
Okay, so when you click at the photo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like that. So and then
Yeah.
you click at the photo, right?
Yes.
Okay, you click at the photo,
Yeah.
and okay, so how do you find about the number of the color palette?
Yeah. So you have to click on it. When you click on it, it'll take you to the website, right? Because Pinterest is just a snapshot of like the original website. So it's just being pinned. So you have to click on it. So this is the original website. So this is where you've gotten all of it. Faham tak ini?
Yeah.
Okay. So the color palette
So
that
bila
you
dah buka, they will take you to the website of where is that place, right?
Yes.
And then you click at the photo of those colors that you like.
That's right. So then this one, let's say I nak, because here if I hover over here, there's a clickable hand here that it doesn't work. That's why I have to click on it, and then I go to her website, and this is the specific color palette. So I have an extension. So you know Google allows you to do all these extensions on the site kat sini. You can put like, you know, your Evernote, you can put your, you know, ad blocker, you can put many different extensions like at the beginning, Shopee, for example, Shopback. So I have a particular Google extension called eyedropper. So you can download this on your desktop as a Google extension. As a Google extension. Eyedropper. Can you see it? Can you see?
Wait, I'm typing.
Yeah.
Eyedropper, right?
Eyedropper. Yeah. So when you click
eyedropper, and then they come out like what? The Google Chrome one, is it?
Yeah, Google Chrome extension.
Okay,
You got it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So
once you have the Google extension, then you click on the extension, and then this will come up, right? And then you just click here, pick color from the web page, and then automatically the cursor will basically help you to pick what colors you want. So let's say this is the palette that we wanted, and then you just have to hover your cursor over, oopsie daisy. Okay, so you can hover over it, and then you come here, and then you see this blue, and then you look to your right at the bottom corner, the hex code is there. So you write down the hex code.
When I open this eyedropper, right? So they have like a few like color pick eyedropper website, code, color charger, and blah blah blah. So
does it look like this?
It's actually different.
Okay, never mind. I'll go through that one with you later because I want to finish off this video first, so you understand how to do it. Okay. Then the final one is, let's say for example, oops, going back to downloads. So earlier I downloaded this, right? And oops, I can open my WhatsApp. Okay, so I'm going to finish this video tutorial to show how you can immediately share it with your clients. You can either have like a Google folder, like under your Google Drive, like a shared folder with your clients, or you can just open your WhatsApp and you can drop the image onto your website, onto your WhatsApp, sorry. So this is the one that I created. I just drop it here and then I can send it to you. So you, let's say you are my client, you take this
Mhm.
Insta photo and then you can upload on Instagram. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, now let's quickly go through, like, you know, how can you make money from this? So, you know,
Okay.
because you know you're just starting out in terms of making yourself familiar with the software, and I know you're really good at this, right? Because you're really creative, you're an artist, so you should really like play around with Canva, and then later you can just, you know, do simple stuff. You can say you know, five um 5 IG. Oh, this is not a good it's not a good font because people cannot read. 5 IG posts uh, MYR 10 ringgit, for example lah, for now, right? Then when you go bigger,
Mhm.
you can actually, you know, the better you are, the more pro you are with your designs, you can charge higher. So let's say, you know, you can go up to 10, and then you can charge, you know, 200, you know, 300 ringgit, 200, whatever you want to charge. But this is how you can actually make money, because a lot of people want to post really nice graphics onto their Instagram. And I'm going to show you one that I created for myself. Delete this, go to Insta, go back to my home. So I go to all my designs, right? So I keep all of my designs here. This is heavenly sandwiches. I don't want, I move to trash. So let's say, for example, I have my IG quotes template. So I'm going to click on this one. So I created like a bunch of template which I can easily use. So you can see here, this is an example of a template with some quotes. Style 1, style 2,
Mhm.
style 3, because these are all my colors, right?
Mhm.
Style 4,
Mhm.
style 5, style 6. I still which I'm not so nice actually. Then style
Mhm.
7, style 8, and then you can play around, you know, your frame. And this is another one, be healthy. Yeah, so this other stuff here is because I wanted to put something in the caption. Yeah, so you can actually do so many things with Canva, and you can also like even create books, for example. So let's say you know, somebody wants to let's go to create a design. They want to create what's it called, maybe like a children's book story. They can even go to the book cover, and they can create a book cover
Mhm.
here, and then Canva automatically creates the right size for you. So you can create book covers for people. You know, if you want to write creative book cover, you can go check out like what they already have, and then I can just use this and make it bigger. Oops, daisy. I can make the thing bigger so I can see it properly. Yeah. So this is a book cover, right around. Cantik kan? Then you can
Mhm.
just, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
change the color and everything. So this is a book cover. Then when you download, you can download it in so many different ways. You can email it, you can show more. Then you can actually, you know, send it on Pinterest. You can be a LinkedIn profile. You can print business cards, print posters, flyers. You can print it in cards. So I'm going to show you an example of creating a logo. So let's go to create a design, create a logo. I mean, like logo is a big money making business, you know. People are always looking to find, you know, people pay big dollars to get a nice logo. You get what I mean?
yeah.
So let's say, for example, you know, you want to go, okay, let's go to beauty logo. People have like a beauty brand, a spa, a makeup and these kinds of things. Like, I just follow the templates because I'm not like that creative, but I know that you are. So let's say, for example, you know, we use this Bluism cosmetics, right? uh
Mhm.
so I just change that one, and we say by Pia Cadilla. Oops, daisy. Okay. Then when I download it, I can go here and then I can see, okay, print business cards. Can you see? Print your
Yeah.
design as a business card. You can imagine like this being here already. So that's really cool. You can print it as a poster. So it gives you like, it expands your imagination on how this can actually look like.
Mm.
You can print, you know, cards, like just name cards or invitation cards. There's a lot of things that you can do here. So test it out. Let me stop sharing my screen now. So we're almost done. How was that? Was that useful?
Yeah, I already got the color palette number already.
Well done. Okay, so you can share with me later. So the idea is now you play around with it and then create something that you can use for IG. So that's like a really simple one. Then later on, I'll teach you a bit more about branding and then where you can market yourself, where you can put your services up. For
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, all good? Okay, I'm gonna end this recording. Take
All
care.
right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.